What's up, YouTube? My name is Aditya and welcome back to our channel Watches for Trading. In this video, I'm going to discuss about how you're supposed to use a proper watch list for identifying VCP patterns. Okay, so the number one thing that I do is I trade mid-cap stocks that are on the daily time frame POIs. If you haven't watched our video about how to select the higher time frame POIs, it is mentioned down in the description link. Go ahead, watch it, and it is going to be very helpful for you. All right. So, what are mid-cap stocks? So, mid-cap stocks are something that you probably do not hear the names of much. Okay. So, just like Nifty 50, if you see, we have Reliance, Adani, all of these are in news, majority. But VCP patterns forming on these stocks are very high probable because these stocks, when they create VCP, you will never find them in the news. Once the moves are done, then these talks will appear in the news, and then these people, everybody else gets to know about it. However, your job is to identify them when this pattern is creating in the particular chart. All right, so you can go into Nifty website and you can download mid cap list of at least like Nifty 400 or Nifty 500, something like that. You will get it right there. So all of these stocks that you see here are all mid cap stocks. Okay, so if you see any chart in this case will have this VCP pattern, majority will have these VCP patterns. So something like this. This looks like a VCP, right? But it is going to fall down. Why is it going to fall down? Because this is probably not uh this is not forming on the daily demand zone. And if you see, we have this huge gap. So what the price can simply do is, if the price is unable to break above it, okay, now let's say the price breaks above it like this, and if it comes back down, in this case it is going to shoot back down, right? But this looks good in terms of taking an intraday position. Okay, this looks good in terms of taking an intraday position. What we can do is, when the price comes right into this gap and starts forming something like a VCP pattern on the 5 minute time frame above VWAP, all of these things can be used to take a trade in this direction. But this is not going to be useful for the long term basis. All right, now it has to come above these things, only then. If you see it, it is rejecting right now, but yes, if it starts taking support, look at the trend right here. Only when it starts taking support, creates and starts creating some sort of VCP at the end of the market. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look like it will create VCP in the morning session. But if it creates VCP in the PM session, it will shoot up. And maybe tomorrow it can simply fall back down. That's how it is going to work. So these are the stocks that you will keep in your watch list. Okay, so if you see here, BASF, all of these stocks, they have a high probability. Look at the pattern here. They are all set for you. All you need to do is identify the correct ones. Now, if you want to trade the same pattern in the Nifty 50 charts and in the Nifty 100 charts, you will not find these very often. You will not find these very often, even though they are there, but you will not find these very often. Now, what you have to do majorly is identify the side of which side of liquidity it needs to it needs to take out. In this case, it is going to take out this liquidity, and VCP is only used for buying purposes. Hence, we cannot use it to sell something here. It won't be how high probability. So once you identify that a stock is uptrending on the higher time frame, something like this, and you know that, okay, so it looks very high probability that this high will be taken out right here. Okay, so you have to go ahead with your experiences, and once you look at the charts, you will get an understanding of what high is to be hunted, what the markets are supposed to do in this case. So now, if you go to 5 minute time frame, and if you align your smaller time frame structure, and you know for a fact that the price should not take out this low, the price should continue to stay higher. Okay, so now you spend some time in the market, and you have to trade only two sessions. Okay. Number one is the AM session, and number two is the PM session. You need to identify, okay, let's say I keep 10 stocks in my watch list. I need to decide which stock do I think will shoot in the AM session, and which stock do I think will shoot in the PM session. Okay. Now let's say you only want to trade the AM session. You select five stocks or three stocks that you wish that you think that they will take place in the AM session only. So if you look here, it is probably going to take out this high in the AM session itself. Okay, but we do not have a volatility contraction pattern. But if you go to the 1 minute time frame, and if you see, because this is about to take this and it looks very bullish to me, if it comes down and it starts creating those small contraction candles that we have that we consider as an entry pattern, if it starts doing that above VWAP, you know that this is supposed to take out this. So it won't be a bigger move, but this is how you have to decide the bias and everything. All right, guys. So this is where I'll end the video. I hope you liked it. Please go ahead, apply this in your strategy, and you can reach out to us on our Instagram channel, sorry, on our Instagram profile and on our Telegram channel. The links are down in the description. You will definitely learn a lot of things. I'm going to teach you about VCPA because this is something that everyone can follow. Okay, everyone can follow these concepts, and if you are consistent enough, if you are giving in a lot of time, let's say 6 7 months around here, maybe 1 year, you will definitely start seeing some consistency that you need to make money in the stock market. This is where I'll end the video, guys. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.